Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And already we're underway here. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to dink it in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a goal kick. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ruder. Out to the left it goes. Goalkeeper's ball. Dust gets... And Dust!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Redmond did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. Redmond goes looking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that is lovely footwork. A chance to play it in. And a shot! In he goes again! Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Redmond gets it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a pop! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And there's a long ball, and he's cut it out.
Dust really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Weigl is making his return from injury here. Kostic. No goals as yet. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. It's a throw in. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Weigl. Kaiser. Gets on the end of it. Shot at goal! It's being played forward. Plays it out to the wing. It's come loose. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Weigl. Kostic hoists it forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Redmond. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. And it's Redmond. Defending of the desperate variety. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Crowd calling for him to shoot. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, has a hit! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Redmond. Hit into the middle. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. That'll be a throw. Weigl. He's got options out wide. And that has been cleared. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Frankfurt, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Weigl. Ruder. Kehrer proves too strong there. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good idea, just poorly executed. And he has been fouled there. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for goal. And he heaves it forward. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper sends it forward, and he's going long. Still just a single goal between the sides.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gets it into the middle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Forward it goes. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Redmond plays it forward. Weigl. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Kira. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Redmond. And he's there to cut it out. Talk about singling someone out.
Look, stopping him is imperative.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And that's gone straight into the wall. It's anyone's ball. And help's available out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to hit the front line. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Andre Silva delivers across.
Frankfurt are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Andre Silva. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back. In towards, and he's in for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment, he just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Brings it forward, gets the better of his man. There's the shot! It's in! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Andre Silva making use of the space out wide. And that's been won straight back. So not long left in this now. No question, that's a foul. Kira. Ruda. And now the breakaway. Oh, good interception. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that had to be more accurate. He's got options out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to get it forward quickly. And time is up. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.